The Shah Peerally Law Group and IMI Law Help Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shah Peerally, covering topics such as B1, B2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum, sastikal, namaskar to all the listeners. This is attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. And of course, our weekly show today, we're going to discuss about immigration and debt settlement. And I have on the board today my good friend and very punctual friend, Franco. And I wanted to say thank you to him. He's always really sharp on time, making sure things are done properly. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Again, this is attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. And everything I'm going to tell you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact the attorney if you have any questions. The number to our office, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. So we're going to open the line in 2 minutes. So the number to the studio today is 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. And we will be taking questions on everything immigration, from employment-based, H-1B, L-1, O, P, you name it, and adjustment of status, marriage petitions, you name it. Anything you have on immigration where I can help you, I will be more than glad to give you an educational answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to discuss, there are many things happening on immigration. So, for example, we have issues right now. There was this call from Donald Trump, of course, of banning a number of people around the world to come to the United States. And there was a very good analysis yesterday on the CNN website where basically they analyze who is going to affect. And if you look at it, it's affecting almost 50 countries in the world approximately, and which means that it will be affecting 10.5 million people, and that includes visas such as B1, B2, F1, H1, you name it. So, ladies and gentlemen, all those things are going to affect the dynamic, what is happening right now on immigration front. Although I don't think this will really happen, the truth is that it is going to influence the whole 9 year in the next future. So let me take one caller before we continue. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello. Hello.
Hi. This is.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question for Shah Peerally.
Yeah, this is Shah. You're live in here, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So my wife is currently on H1, but she was trying to get like a full-time opportunity. So she's not able to get because nowadays not many people are accepting H1. So we are planning to switch her to EAD, like the H4 EAD that you guys are advertising. But in case if I lose my job in the future, is it a risk converting H1 to EAD, like the H4 EAD, or is it safe to stay on H1? Which one you suggest? Because if you go on EAD, you don't need employer to sponsor any visa or anything.
Yes, exactly. Actually, it's safer for her to go in H4 EAD. And the good news is that any time, let's say something is going to happen to you on H1, hopefully you will know like 1 or 2 weeks before. As soon as you know that, then quickly, hopefully she will have an offer. You can shift her back to H1 and you shift on H4. So no, the safest idea if you don't have a constant job is to move to H4 EAD, because H4 EAD doesn't have a requirement for you to work. It doesn't have any requirement actually at all, because the truth is that the H4 EAD is like it's a work permit, right? So whenever she wants to work, she works. Whenever she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have to work. So the best idea is to move her to H4 EAD, and at a later stage, if you think your H1 is in jeopardy, then you do the same. You move her back to H1 if possible, and you move to H4. Okay.
And one last question is that there is a quota 65,000 and 20,000. Once you convert from H4 to H1, will you come under that quota in the future or no?
No, you don't, because you are cap exempt unless you already complete your 6 years and you don't have an I-140. No, you don't. It takes 3 weeks to convert it back to H1. Actually, it's very easy because I do it all the time. So right now, the best answer, yes, move to H4, because H4 is a lot more powerful in her case than the H1. So I would recommend moving to H4. And if you are having confusion, give me a call at the office, 510-742-5887. I'll guide you how to do it. But right now, a very good idea to move to H4. Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot. I'll give a call.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on here.
Hi, Shah. This is Santosh. Thanks a lot for the show. A couple of things that you spoke about. 140 EAD is not coming, but there are something else can be approved. So can you brief little bit about that?
Oh, sure. Actually, I wrote an article about this on the website, and I have also YouTube on that. But I'll just tell you quickly, because it's kind of long, so I'll tell quickly the main points. What is coming out is a rule. Well, it's not coming out yet, by the way. It's just past the comments portion. It has not become law or anything. But the proposition will allow that basically employers after 180 days will not be able to revoke the I-140, number one. That means you can keep that I-140 to go ahead in the future file for your H1. But that I-140 is not to get a green card, okay? Because a green card, you still have to redo the labor certification and new I-140 if you move to another employer. The only advantage you will have, like for example, like you need that I-140 to go beyond 6 years, you will be able to use it. That's one. Number two, they will have issues also on, they will give grace period on H1, etc. So this is what it is. But it's not an EAD. The EAD rule was something different. It has not really been gone through because this one even is not completed, right? So we are hoping it will become law because it passed the comment stage, and now we are just waiting for Obama to decide. But with all the things happening internationally, I doubt they will pass anything right now. But let us hope, okay?
Okay, good. Thanks a lot.
Good luck to you. Let me take, okay, I don't think I have other callers right now. So feel free, ladies and gentlemen. We have some very good questions right now. One on H4 EAD, and the other one is, of course, under the And then the situation of that we have right now is on that new EAD, not EAD, I-140 rule. Just remember that I-140 rule is not really the one that we were hoping, but at least it is something. It's not great. So unfortunately, it's not like we can just jump. And then I know the economy is not doing well right now because I'm hearing every day pretty much people getting laid off. But but still, there are startups out there. There are still businesses where people can transfer their H-1B. Just make sure it is done on time, because if you don't do it on time, you'll have issues that will be coming in the near future, and it will affect you really, really immensely. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, like I say, 408-912-5565 is the number to the studio. The number to our office, 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hi, Chef. I have a question. My wife, H4EAD got approved. So what is the next step? Do we need to apply SSN for her, or just we can directly apply for jobs?
No, you have to apply for the Social Security. You cannot work without that. So apply for the Social Security first thing. And as soon as you get your Social Security number, you can start working. But you can apply for the jobs in the meantime and wait on the Social Security. I don't know really the time it's taking on Social Security, but most people tell me within 2-3 weeks they're getting it. So go ahead and start applying for jobs and Social Security at the same time, okay? But you cannot work until you get that. Yeah, get the Social Security before you start working, okay? Good luck to you. Okay, let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hey, this is Prashant. So I have a quick question. Actually, my wife is on OPT. Currently, we applied for STEM extension for 24 months. So we just want to go to India and come back. She doesn't have the F1 stamping. She came here on H4 and she converted to F1. So we are planning to go to India. And I have my I-140 also approved. So is the best to go on the OPT stamping, or else like to get the H4 stamping and get the H4 EAD after coming here? She's currently doing job also.
Okay, that's a very good question. She's on the OPT stamp, right? And you already did the Form 983, everything, right?
Yeah, we just dropped it, so we didn't have any result on it. So we just submitted yesterday itself for the OPT extension.
Okay, this is a very good question. It's a more general question. The rule is okay, you have the OPT extension, which is good. It's 24 months. It's safe. The only problem is that there are a lot of strings attached to this OPT. I don't know if you look at it. First, the job. Two, the monitoring. 3, you have to maintain it. And 4, if you go outside the country, the OPT is not approved yet. Guess what? They will not even consider a stamping for you. So if you want to travel at this point, the best is just to come back on H4 and apply for EAD under H4. But you will lose that 24 months. But I'm not a big fan anyway of that 24-month OPT, because it has so many problems attached to it that I don't even think it's worth it. So it's your call if you want to go for the stamping. But until the OPT is approved, you will not even have a chance for the stamping. And also from my experience, while you are on OPT, getting a stamping of F1 is very difficult. So you can always try your OPT, and if OPT stamping, the F1 stamping is not given to you, you go ahead and you move to you apply for the H4 and you come back. She already have a H4 stamp on her passport, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then she can just come back on her H4. But my recommendation is not to really go for OPT. Give me a call at the office, because there are some other factors which are kind of private I need to discuss before you make the decision for the stamping if you want. 510-742-5887. But personally, I will go for the H4. I don't trust that OPT at all. Okay? All right?
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. I have a quick question. Can somebody on F1 OPT visa work for a company and as well as start his own company in parallel?
It depends what OPT you have. I cannot hear you. There's a background noise. But just in general, I'll take the caller offline because I cannot. So sorry, I'm going to give the answer. Yes, you can open a business on the regular OPT, but the STEM OPT, there's another problem because the new STEM OPT, if you look at it, the issues of monitoring, etc., it becomes a big issue. But yes, you can have a business. Under the new STEM OPT, I don't know really. On the old OPT, the regular one, yes, you can have a business and also have can have two jobs, for example. But on the STEM OPT, I don't know. We have to look into that. This is not something really made clear, but I'm pretty sure no because of the monitoring part of it. But I have to look into that. But the regular OPT, yes, you can have a business, but make sure that you're compliant with all the rules of OPT because it can come back and backfire, okay? So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello, your phone I cannot hear. Let me take another caller. Sorry for that. Hello, this is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I don't know if it is a problem I'm pretty sure it's probably because people are calling from their cell phone, and I apologize for that. Please call on the number 408-912-5565. 408-912-5565. This is Attorney Shah Peerally from the Shah Peerally Law Group, and we are discussing today, ladies and gentlemen, about issues related to of course, immigration, and in a few minutes we're going to discuss about debt settlement. And let me take a caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hello, Shah. I have two separate questions.
Go ahead. Let's see.
Caller. My first question is my wife converted from H1 to H4 EAD recently, and I want to know if she wants to get back to H1, is there any time limit? She only completed first 3 years. She has 3 more years, but do we have to get back to H1 like within 1 year if we want to continue using the 3 years, or can she go back to H1 after 2 years? Is it possible?
Yes, as long as she does it within 6 years. Unless she has an I-140, she's good. She can move to it. She has 6 years basically to reclaim that rest of the H1. Okay?
Okay, she can do it anytime, right? Okay.
Not anytime, within 6 years after that. You have 6 years maximum to reclaim that 3 years left. Okay?
Oh, okay. So she has, her H1 was approved back in 2010. So, if we 2012. If you want to go back, we have to do it within 2018, right?
Actually, you can go to 2021 because it's the last date she has worked. But I would recommend by 2018, if you have to shift, at least shift back to the H1. But if she has an I-140, then no problem. Okay? 11, yeah? Hello?
Yes?
Live in air, go ahead.
Hi. So I had a question. I'm on OPT right now, and my OPT expires on July 31st. I already applied for H4 plus EAD together in February, but the California consulate says that they are still processing December. So am I legally allowed to stay here is my first question. And the second question is, can I process my H4 in premium with my husband's H1B extension, which is due in July? So which would be a better option for me? And if I apply after July, is it okay?
Okay. You got a bunch of questions right there. Let me take one by one. For one, it is taking around 120 days right now to get those done. It's taking very long, not like before we used to get them within 6-7 weeks. And second, if you're filing an extension, your husband is filing an extension, yes, I highly recommend you attach the H4 and the H4 EAD in that extension. Having said that, there is no premium for H4, but from our experience, whenever you put the H4 with the H1 extension in premium, they go pretty much faster because they do everything at the same time. But there's no law that forces them to do faster. Now, if you want to go faster, the other options is you go ahead, you leave the country, you come back on H4, and then you apply for the EAD. Now, as for filing the case, as soon as you file it, it's there and it's received on time. before the previous status expires, you are in a period of stay authorized by the Attorney General. That means you are legal in the United States. Even though you are not in a status, you are in a period of stay. So you are safe on that. Does that answer all the questions?
Right, it does. But the problem is his extension can be filed only after a few days after my OPT is expiring. So
when is your OPT expiring?
My OPT is expiring on 19th of July, and he can file for an extension only after 20.
Yeah, but after your OPT expires, you have 60 days grace period. You know that, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
You can just merge it together, right?
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'll have to withdraw whatever application I have right now, EAD and H4, and submit both of them together along with his H1B. Or could I retain the EAD with? Hello?
If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Interesting question. So I just wanted to let her know we are live on air right now, by the way. So if you need help on this case, because if you withdraw that H4, it will create some issues. So please give me a call, 510-742-5887.
The Shah Peerally Law Group and IMI Law Help Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shah Peerally, covering topics such as B1, B2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Beerables Inc. is an e-solutions company that provides custom web design, web application development, and internet marketing services to individuals and businesses. They can build powerful e-commerce sites, mobile apps, develop content, and market you on social media. They can help manage your brand's reputation and provide rock-solid customer support. call today at 1-800-651-6091 or email us at info@beerbles.com for a free consultation today. Again, the number is 1-800-651-6091.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Peerally, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate. I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point to listen to it, the other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show. Thank you for taking my call. It's a wonderful show.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Appreciate your talk show and daily listener about this, and it's very informative.
Yeah, hi, Shah. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, Rajesh. Hi, thanks for taking my call, and first of all, thank you very much for your service to the community. So, thanks for briefing up the current situation. Unfortunately, it's affecting but the good people as well, whose aspiration is this country. Thanks, Mr. Shah. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome, sir.
Hi, this is Ravi. Thanks for taking my call, Shah Peerally.
Hello, is this Mr. Shah Peerally?
Yeah, this is Shah. You're live on air.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for taking my call. Good, thanks.
Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you, and the same to you.
Hi, sir. It's a great show you're doing. Thanks for all your help. Thanks so much.
From all of us at the Shah Peerally Law Group, we want to thank you, the audience, for making 2015 such a great year. We wish you a happy and prosperous year in 2016.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much.
If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो जय हो आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो
So
ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. We were having some technical issues, and I know a lot of people were calling. I apologize for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going ahead on the talking about H4 EAD. I think we have some callers. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello. Hello. You're live on air. Hello. Hello. I think, Franco, we have to take another caller because I think he has his radio on the background and I'm getting an echo. So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello.
No callers.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. We were having some issues and technical difficulties, and I had to reroute the line, and I apologize for that. We took in the middle of the show, and I had Franco very nicely kind of rerouting the whole thing for us, and I apologize again for the technical difficulties. So we were talking, of course, about immigration.
We have a caller.
We have one caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hello, Shah. Thanks for taking my call. I have
You're
a
welcome.
question regarding the AC-21 and self-employment.
Yes, go ahead.
Is it possible to do that, or what are the implications if I want to open my own company on EAD and do this AC-21 for myself? Is it an option?
Yes, it is an option. And the AC-21, which is the portability provision, you can have a self-portability. You can move the entire case to your own company, provided you meet the requirements of AC-21. 180 days has passed, and you move to a same or similar position. So the way you do that is if you own the company and the company has to be genuine, you can move the entire case to your company and run it. But before you do that, it's good to talk to the lawyer who's working on your case or something to make sure that you will meet the requirements of AC-21. And if you need help on that, you can give us a call. I'll be glad to prepare the letter for you. And but it is possible. First answer, and two, it just have to be done properly. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the answer and taking my call. Yeah, I'll definitely get in touch with you whenever I think about doing that.
Yeah, definitely. If you need help on that, you just have to meet those two requirements, and the rest will follow. Okay?
Yeah, but my only concern was that if they come up with some RFP or something, because 485 is pending for a long time, and just wanted to make sure that I don't get into other problems by doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely true that you waited so long, you don't want to lose it. So just make sure you're compliant with that. As long as you're compliant, the company is genuine, and you're moving to same or similar position, you should not have any issues. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Good luck.
Sure.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. Shah Peerally, you're live on air.
Hi, my name is Deepa, and I want to know about the L1 visa.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes,
so,
I'm listening.
so we have a L1 individual and L1 blanket visa. So in individual, I want to know if visa and we have multiple branches in US, if all the branches are mentioned in that visa and the employee moves from one location to another location, do we do amendment or we don't have to?
L1, there was no requirement really on the L1 to do amendment, but you might want to just inform where you're working as you go. But there's no requirement really to do an amendment every time you move. It's not like H1B. However, if you're in is it L1A or L1B?
L1B. Or also on L1A, both.
You have both. How can you have both? I'm confused.
No. It's not me. So we have colleagues who are on L1A and L1B. So want to know what is the procedure, because
you're talking about your employees, right? Technically, no, you don't have to do an amendment. There's no family or case on that. However, it might become an issue down the road on the L1B that you might because of the salary, etc. So always make sure you're compliant with what we call the salary in the area, for example, and things like that. So no, there's no requirement really to do like amendment and the L1. They have not come up like a family case. But I have never really looked into that issue, so I need to look a little bit further to give you a final answer. But as far as I know, there's nothing really to do like the H-1B where you have to really kind of explain when you move outside the metropolitan area. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Good luck to you.
online it shows
Go ahead.
that for L1, if they are individual visa, for the blanket it's okay, but if it is L1A or B, if they are moving in multiple locations, you have to do amendment.
No, usually no, because there's no requirement, especially on the L1A there is none. L1B I have to double check. That's what I wanted to make sure.
Sure.
So I'll double check on that because this is a new question. It has not happened before because most people were working on H1, so we focused on that. But yeah, I'm going to check on that for you and let you know probably in the couple of days. Okay? All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me take another phone call. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? 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 Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we have callers right now.
We do have a caller.
You're live on air. Hello?
Hi. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Thanks for taking the call. I have a specific question. We filed our green card long back. And
can you speak a little bit louder? I'm having some technical issue. I can
okay, sure.
Go ahead.
We have filed our green card long back, a few years back. And I have a question that according to, like, I monitor the visa bulletin kind of monthly, and according to the USCIS visa bulletin, whatever cases for green card which is employer based.
I cannot hear you. I'm sorry. You need to speak a little bit louder. I'm so sorry. We're having some technical issues and the sound is so low. Can you
I'll speak a little more loud, yes. So according to the visa bulletin of USCIS, the cases for employer-based green card they are working has the same month as my priority date. So they are working on those cases which has the same priority date month as mine. I want to know that after my priority date becomes current or whatever you call it, what are the steps I should expect and how much time I should wait until I hear something from them? Let's say last month my priority date, they were working on those cases. So I should wait more or I should just inquire something?
Okay, that's a good question. Usually when the dates become current, if the medical is expired, which the medical is valid, I think, for 12 or 15 months, they will send an RFC, they will ask for the medical. They will also ask for a current letter of employment. Because
those
might have changed.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you in the middle. Those are the things we already finished it. We already got it last year in September, those requests, and we have finished all the medical and whatever the other process is.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, then what you need to do, as soon as your date becomes current, ask your lawyer to send an email. They have an email for that. It's called TSC email. You just need to shoot an email, and usually they will process it within the next 30 days to 60 days. If the date doesn't retrogress, you should get your green card. If the dates retrogress, you won't get the green card. You have to wait again.
Okay. Okay. So I should check with my lawyer.
Yeah, just ask your lawyer to send an email. If the dates are current, there's an email called TSC email. And NVC, it's kind of a quick email that you should. It used to work very efficiently, but recently it has kind of not worked. But you can try that. But he has to be a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Then they will take it. But usually people send it. It works. And just tell him to shoot that email, and hopefully things will be cleared within a couple of days. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for answering.
Good luck to you. Wish you all the best. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
No other callers.
Hello. So thank you, Franco. Today we are really doing it manually, and it's excellent. We're a great team on this. And I really apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for all the issues we are having. It's pretty much coming from my side, not even from the radio, because I'm doing the show remotely. So I apologize for that. And we were talking a lot about issues that we can expect in the next few months. And also there's an alert for students. I've been getting calls recently. In the past few days, students are being returned from the airport, and those who are coming on a valid visa are getting returned. And it's kind of very unfair because many of the people, they pay good money to come to school here, and at the airport they're just getting denied for no reason, and it's not really fair. So I really feel bad for them. But I'm not advising people to travel right now, especially if you don't have a step of F1 and you're traveling, you're on OPT, or your school is having some issues, a small school, etc. So you need to be very careful. And the truth is that we have a lot of issues coming up. And hopefully until the elections, once the election is finished, we are hoping things will get better. But right now there's a lot of tug of war between the parties. And in the middle of that, many of the, what we call, many people are suffering in the middle. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if my voice is still going through the air. Franco, are people hearing me? Okay. So this is Shah Peerally, 11 here. Hello. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to go too long. I'm going to talk a little bit quickly about debt settlement. And for those who are calling and not able to reach out today, I really apologize because of the technical issues. And you can call our office for a consultation, 510-742-5887. Unfortunately, on consultation, it is paid, but when we come to on the radio, I can do some free, quick advice, but at least an educational advice. But unfortunately, if you call the office, it will be a paid consultation. Unless it's a quick question, you can post it on our forum to splawforum.com. So before I move on to Amit, I know Amit is there, I'm going to talk a little bit about debt settlement because this is coming really strong right now. We are getting a lot of people calling because they've been laid off. They have credit card debt. They have liquidation debt. Even some people second mortgages because the problem that they are facing is that many people, there is an anticipation that something is going to happen in the economy. So a lot of people are trying to get out of those second mortgages. And the banks are working with us sometimes right now. So if you have any second mortgage, you have any credit card debts, any debts except student loan, we might be able to help. The number to call is 510-742-5887. What we do in debt settlement is not what you see on TV. It's not debt consolidation. Debt settlement is basically we negotiate the debts for a fraction of its value for you. For example, you owe $100,000. We can make it around $20,000. An example, right? And it's not always like that. But then you pay one time and you get rid of the debt completely. It doesn't come back. So it's a good way to avoid bankruptcy. And sometimes, when you go in litigation, it takes so long and you pay so much money to the lawyers. We can avoid that. We can just cut to the chase, make a deal, and get you out of there. We have done a lot of them. If you need help, 510-742-5887. And also some announcement. We have the podcast now, which is running on iTunes. We need please subscribe to it and put some good reviews for us. And also we have the petition going on, reduce the time on the EB2 because a lot of people are suffering. Hopefully we are coming with a compilation of stories of what's happening to people, and that will have an impact. We are creating basically an awareness campaign in the next few months on the EB2 and EB3 backlog. So good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen. And anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. And Amit, are you? Hello?
Hey, Shah.
Hi, Amit. I'm so sorry.
How are you?
Today we got some technical issues. I'm doing okay. I'm going to let you finish the show and explain in Punjabi and Hindi because I'm having some issues on my end. Thank you, Franco. You've been awesome today.